This date and time set for a front of the court show cause hearing with regard to child support. Ms. Hill, if you'd state your name for the record, please.
Darla K. Hill.
Thank you. And Mr. Hill.
Gregory J. Hill.
Thank you. Mr. Hogue.
Jeremy Hogue, friend of the court. This is the matter of Darla Hill versus Gregory Hill, file number 2011-8821 DM. A motion order show cause was served on Mr. Hill September 7th, 2023. The most recent order regarding child support in this matter is the party's third order modifying their consent judgment of divorce that was entered in February of 2015. There is no current charge as the party's youngest child, Ashlyn, emancipated November 27th, 2022. That third order did require $250 a month for the one remaining child. The most recent payments made on the case were, as of the time I was preparing, was an $850 payment in March of 2023 and a $350 payment in February of 2023. Again, this is a case that's 14 years old. I would indicate that the overall payment history has been fairly good. Currently, Mr. Hill owes a total of $2,508 of that amount. $2,305 even is owed to Miss Hill. I can pull the payment history up for the court's review.
All right. So, Mr. Hill, what's been going on?
Well, it's the last year of Ashlyn, and earlier in the year end with school and athletics. Anyway, we share some of those payments, and so Darla was asking for me to pay some of the athletic costs, and so I said, with this year, it'd be a little bit difficult for me to do that. And she says, well, just pay the child support when you can. And so assisted with helping to pay for athletics. And then we had graduation party, which I've hosted. And anyway, Darla and I shared the cost to that as well. And with my 9th year in business for the company, it's just been a rough year for us. The last 3 years have been interesting, but this year has really fallen off. And so I haven't been taking a lot of payments from the company to maintain the business, the health of the business, and pay the employees. So it's been challenging, but we're coming at year end, and things are looking a little bit better. Darla and I have been in conversation in regards to this, and she said, just continue with payments. And so I made a payment on last week, the 22nd, and I think she's also sent in a letter to Jessica Schimpf to say that we're going to be working through this anyway to maintain payments and get this paid out.
Okay, how much did you pay last week?
$250.
Thank you. Ms. Hill, anything you'd like to say or add? You're on mute, ma'am. Yeah.
I would like to go back to Your Honor Hogan. You stated that the monthly amount was $250 for Ashlyn. It's actually $350. And the payment in March of this year was $350, and I think you said $850.
I didn't say that was Mr. Hogue. I didn't say anything.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just want this done. That's why I'm here. I just want to put this behind us, and resumption of payments is a good thing. I just want it to continue until it's done so we can put this behind us.
All right. Well, the reality here is this is an arrears only case at this time, Mr. Hill. So the way I handle those is I also want to get these done, and I don't want to keep them on the show cause docket and have you folks come in. So the way I handle it is, if you can offer me an amount that you can pay per month, and I'll determine whether that's reasonable, we'll set that as the amount. And then if you fail to pay that one, we have a different conversation. But all I'm looking for is an offer now. And if that's reasonable to me, that's what I'm going to set, so we don't have to come in here for an arrears only case. Okay. There's only $2,000 owed. So
I know
it's not out of control. We just need to get steady payments.
Okay. Yeah.
And maybe, Mr. Hogue, did you find out whether the $250 posted? Because that takes a large chunk out of it if he paid that.
Yeah. You indicate that you paid $250 on September 22nd. That would have posted by now, and there's nothing on the system indicating a $250 payment. I will indicate that Ms. Hill, you're correct. There was only $350 that posted in March. There was an additional $500 that posted the beginning of April. They were received by the state disbursement unit in March. That's the money received in March was $850, but it posted $350 in March and $500 in April. So you're right. But yeah, we haven't seen anything about a September 22nd payment.
Okay, and maybe I misspoke then. I'm showing an effective date, September 29th of 23 through expertpay.com.
It's possible that if it was September 29th, it hasn't appeared yet, but it has not appeared yet. You may have made the payment, but
Okay.
we're 6 days into that. So that's a little strange.
Well, I'm just I'll trust you on that payment, but I need to know what you think you can pay on a monthly basis to get us closed out here.
I'd like to maintain the 250, and if more funds become available, I'll definitely be paying more funds if they're available.
Okay, that works for me. If you think you can pay that, you just probably should have been paying it. So what the 250? We'll just handle it as previously ordered, Mr. Hogue, and then why don't we adjourn 90 days just to make sure we're getting payments, and if you are served, then neither of you have to come back for hearing, but the court will let you know if you have to be here. I'm hoping not, and it sounds like we've got things together, and we'll get this case closed out.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks, Your Honor.
Stand adjourned.
Thank you.